Yo, this your boy, Southern Cal. I'm back at y'all with another video. Real quick before we get into this video, please smash that like button. Please smash that subscribe button. Also, smash that notification bell so you will be among the first to be notified when I drop my latest YouTube content. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Hope you like what you see. Let's talk about it. So, I'm a little late on this particular topic, but I want to share my thoughts on it real quick. So as you can see by the title, you pretty much already know what this is about, but I just wanted to put my 2 cents in on this thing real quick. But for those of you guys who don't know the story, who don't know what's going on, you've been hiding under a rock, well, here it goes. So, we have a situation to where a young lady's video went viral because this guy came, I don't know if they were friends or they boyfriend and girlfriend, I don't know. But this guy came to pick her up to take her out on a date. So the thing about it is that he had reservations. He had reservations set up to take her out to a fancy restaurant. But when he got to her house to pick her up, she was an hour late coming out to his car, in which she made him wait for an hour on purpose. Of course, he didn't know it until she told him, but she made him wait for a whole hour. And so he had to end up canceling the reservations to go to the fancy restaurant, and he had to settle for taking her to the Cheesecake Factory. I know me personally, I'm not finna wait no damn hour. I don't give a damn how fine you is. I don't care how good you look. I'm not finna wait no whole hour. After 15, 20 minutes, I'm peeling off. Gone. I remember this one time years ago when I was living in South Florida. And I met this chick at Walmart. And we started talking and we exchanged phone numbers and this and that. So we started talking on the phone. So we agreed to meet up. So we met up at an Applebee's one time. So when I get there, I think the time to meet there was like what? I think it was like around 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I'm pretty sure it was 8 o'clock. So we get there. No, I get there first because she wasn't there. So I was there on time. So, because I try to be punctual on certain things or whatever. I try to be. So I was on time or whatever, but she hadn't showed up yet. So I showed up like around 7:55, somewhere up in there, and I went in and sat down. So 8 o'clock, she hadn't shown up. So 8:05 passes, still hadn't shown up. 8:10 passes, still hadn't shown up. And she didn't contact me or nothing. She didn't communicate nothing. She didn't say, hey. She didn't call me or text me and say, hey, I just want to let you know I'm on the way. I'm so sorry I'm late. Please forgive me, blah, blah. She didn't say nothing. She didn't say none of that. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give her 5 more minutes to get here. And if she ain't here in the next 5 minutes, if she ain't here by 8:15, I'm gone. Because I feel like it's disrespectful, and you're gonna respect my time. Like, my time is very valuable. People's time is very valuable. You know what I'm talking about? So you don't get time back. People will give up their money before they give up their time. You know what I'm talking about? Because money you get back. Money is replaceable. Money comes and goes. But time, once it's gone, it's gone. You can't get that back. You can get that $5 back. But you can't get them 5 minutes back though. Once those 5 minutes are gone, It's gone forever. That's how time is. Time waits for no man. Time is going to keep on going. So I said, you know what? If she ain't here within the next 5 minutes, I'm gone. I'm out of here. I ain't playing this. You're going to respect my time. So 5 minutes passed, 8:15. I said, okay, I'm out of here. Gone. So I get in my car. I go to the house. I just chill out. You know what I'm talking about? So then I say about 10 minutes later, she hit me up. Hey, where you at? You know, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shh, I'm at home. What you mean? I'm at home, chilling. Oh, I thought we were supposed to be hanging out. Like, yeah, we supposed to be hanging out. But I came and I showed up and you was late and you didn't, you know, oh yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry I was late. But I said, yeah, you was late. You didn't call me. You didn't text me. It was no contact at all. I would have appreciated it. I would have respected you more had you called me and said, hey, I'm sorry, I'm late. You know, I'm running a few minutes late, but I'm on my way, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Or something came up. All right, I would have understood that. But by you being late and then no contact as well, no communication, oh, I got up and left. Oh yeah, I'm sorry about that, this and that, you know what I'm saying? I mean, well, I'm still out here if you want to come back. Nah, I'm good. You have a good night. Because that's, you're going to respect my time. My time is very valuable. And I'd be damned if I allow you or anybody else to not respect my time. So that's why I say I'm not finna wait no whole hour. After about 15 to 20 minutes, I'm peeling out. I'm gone. So, but she makes him wait for an hour. So he had to end up canceling the reservations to the fancy restaurant, and he had to end up settling to take her to the Cheesecake Factory. So she finally comes out. They get to the Cheesecake Factory. She goes live on Facebook, and not knowing that the live video was gonna go viral. But she goes live on Facebook or whatever, or not Facebook, but Instagram. I think it was Instagram Live. She went live on Instagram, with him driving and this and that. So when they get to the Cheesecake Factory, she's like, oh my gosh, I know he's not taking me to the Cheesecake Factory. I know he didn't just take me to the Cheesecake Factory. And he was like, yeah, this is where we at. You know what I'm saying? We at the Cheesecake Factory. Well, why are we at the Cheesecake Factory? Well, for starters, you were an hour late coming out to the car, ma'am. You made the man wait for a whole hour. The man had reservations to take you to a fancy restaurant. But by you making him wait a whole hour, he had to call and cancel those reservations and had to end up going with plan B. And that's taking you out to the Cheesecake Factory. So this is why you're at the Cheesecake Factory. So she's like, oh no, I know you're not, I'm not going into no Cheesecake Factory. And he's like, why not? Why you don't want to go to the Cheesecake Factory? Because you don't take a beautiful woman like me. I mean, look at me. I'm a beautiful, look at me. I'm such a beautiful woman and this and that. What's a beautiful woman like me doing going to a Cheesecake Factory and this blah blah. She's not beautiful. I mean, I'm just keeping it real. This ain't me picking or nothing. You know what I'm saying? But she's not beautiful. I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10, she's a 5. At best, a 5. I haven't seen her body. I ain't seen her body, but I know, like, facial wise, she look young and old at the same time, facial wise. So I'm like, ma'am, first of all, you not really all that cute. Like, you are a 5 at best. Like, I don't know. It's like you know what I'm saying? You look young, but at the same time, like, you look like you can be somebody's grandma at the same time too. So you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, what, I don't know. But I just know she ain't all that cute. But in her mind, that's the way, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know, you get an A for having that confidence. So she's going on and on and on about, oh, you don't take a beautiful woman like me to the Cheesecake Factory. So, and you know what? Dude handled it very well, though. He, you know what I'm saying? When he broke it, I mean, he really broke it down to her, and he was very respectful, and he was very polite when he did it. So, you know, you know what I'm saying? I can applaud dude for that, because I know me personally, no, I wouldn't have been respectful and polite. Oh no. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, that's just me. Like, she you know what I'm saying? It's like, at this point, you don't deserve for me to be nice to you no more. You don't deserve that. After you made me wait for a whole hour, and now you get here and you want to complain about why are you at the Cheesecake Factory, as if the Cheesecake Factory is some messed up place to go to. Cheesecake Factory is a very good place to go to hang out, like, for real. So we not finna put down the Cheesecake Factory. We're not finna sleep on the Cheesecake Factory. But he broke that down to her, and he handled it very respectfully, very politely. You know what I'm saying? Like, he handled it, you know, pretty good, pretty well. He handled it better than I would have. You know, and so he said, you know what, you know, this is what happened. You know, first of all, you made this, you did this here, you know, that, this. So then he was like, okay, well, you know what, let's go home. You know, so I'm finna just go ahead and drop you off, and I'm gone. So once he said that, once he started backing up, she couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Because he started backing up. He was like, oh no, I'm taking you home. And that's when she wanted to start getting humble. She wanted to start humbling herself. Well, you know what, you know what? Well, you know what? We can go to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't, you know, it's okay. We can do. He's like, nah, we ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere but to the house. I'm dropping you off. You can do whatever you want to after I drop you off, but I know I ain't finna take you nowhere. You know what I'm talking about? Because it's like, man, you're ungrateful, and you have this false sense of entitlement. You know, so she went live thinking that she was gonna shame him, but she ended up shaming herself, because her whole plan backfired on her. And so now she's getting clowned on the internet now. Everybody on the internet is pretty much clowning her. Everybody on the internet is pretty much trashing her. You know, so it's like, man, you know, you do certain things to shame people, and you do certain things to make other people look bad, but you in the end up looking bad. I love when that type of thing happens. You know what I'm talking about? Because, you know, that man was trying to take you out to a nice little fancy restaurant, but you messed that up. But you don't take accountability. Like most women don't. Most women don't know how to take accountability. So here's my thing. I think that women have this sense of, not all women, but some women just have this false sense of entitlement that because they have good genes, that people are supposed to bend over backwards for them. But see, the thing about it is, you couldn't help that. Yes, you have good genes, you have good genetics, but you couldn't help it. You couldn't help how you look. You can't help how you look. Just like an ugly woman can't help the way she looks, or an ugly man can't help the way he looks, you couldn't help the way you look. You had no control over how you look. You just so happen to have good genes. But because, you know, with a lot of women, because they have good genes, they just expect a man to just like kiss the ground she walks on. That's the expectation because of social programming. This thing called social programming. That's drilled in women's head since they were kids, that the man is supposed to do all of this here. The man is supposed to do that. The man is supposed to do blah, blah, blah. But it's not reality. All these things that are not reality. I know for me personally, I'm not finna take you. I'm not finna take you to no restaurant, especially if I just met you. Especially if we just met. And this is another thing that, men, we have to stop being so quick to wine and dine a woman that you just met. You just met this woman and you already willing to take her out to a fancy restaurant and spend hundreds of dollars at a fancy restaurant, and y'all might not even be talking no more by next week. So you just spent all of that money for nothing, and y'all don't even talk no more, because she probably dump your ass the next week. Because I'm telling you, it's called, I'm telling you, some of these women are opportunists. If they see somebody who's in a better position than you, then guess what? They're gonna drop your ass. It's called hypergamy. Hypergamy is a real thing, and hypergamy ain't no joke. So, but I feel like this false sense of entitlement amongst a lot of these women out here, especially women with good genetics or whatever, this is going to be our downfall. This is going to be a downfall for a lot of women. And this right here is going to be the causing of a lot of women to be in their 40s and their 50s still alone and wondering why they can't find a man. Because you had one. You had a good man, but you felt so entitled, as if this man owes you this or this man owes you that, and nobody owes you nothing. So it's like you felt so entitled, you know what I'm saying, that you talked this man right out of dating you. So I think that this false sense of entitlement is going to be a downfall for a lot of women. And I think it's already a downfall for a lot of women. A lot of women are in their 40s and 50s and still alone and wondering why they can't find a man, or wondering why they can't keep a man. And it's going to be the same way for other women who are headed to that age as well. It's going to be the reason why you 40 and 50 years old and you're going to be still alone and bitter. And the only thing that you're going to have to keep you company are your cats. It's ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous. And this is the causing of a lot of men, because they have these types of bad experiences. This is why a lot of men end up taking that red pill. They end up taking that red pill and they stop caring. And they start running through these chicks. They start smashing and keeping it moving. They start running through these chicks because this right here, this situation right here, it really did something to them. A lot of these women, they have to get it together, man. Get it together. Humble yourselves. She had a false sense of entitlement, because she felt like, oh, because I look this way or I look a certain way, that I'm supposed to automatically get this right here. And it don't work that way. It really don't. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the whole situation. Man, y'all go off in the comments and let me know what y'all feel. I know a lot of y'all have already seen the video that went viral on this, man. And like I said, go down in the comments, go off in the comments. Let me know what y'all think about this situation or whatever. What do y'all feel? What do y'all feel about this whole thing, about this whole subject? How do you think this man should have handled it? What do you think she should do moving forward? And all that stuff, man. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. Also, if you are feeling generous and you would like to make a small donation, to the channel, you already know, hit the Cash App. Other than that, till next time, God bless y'all, man. This your boy Southern Cal. Gone.